guys want us to suffer. Those that don't understand what I'm saying is that South Africa has coal power stations that could be giving us enough electricity for us not to suffer load shedding. But what has happened is Cyril Ramaphosa has taken over 160 billion rand for independent power stations, which basically means that these are electricity stations that are owned by private individuals. 300 million rand per year to just maintain a non-functioning power station. That's how much we've been spending to maintain one power station that could be giving us electricity that's not working per year. Now, I want us to understand that load shedding is man-made. These guys want us to suffer. Those that don't understand what I'm saying is that South Africa has coal power stations that could be giving us enough electricity for us not to suffer load shedding. But what has happened is Cyril Ramaphosa has taken over 160 billion rand for independent power stations, which basically means that these are electricity stations that are owned by private individuals that plan on selling electricity back to the state. And as a result of that, he's refusing to switch on the coal power stations and letting the whole country suffer so that he can make money and pay back these independent power people that gave him money.
If we produce energy independent from Eskom, it has to be fed in to the network. There are technical issues that they need to look at.
It's basically a business deal. He's trying to make money out of selling electricity back to South Africa. Now, the big cost of this is that you and I suffer on a daily basis. Our economy suffers because one person or a group of people are trying to make money out of independent power stations. What is the solution to load shedding today? What could end load shedding literally in a week's time? Switch on all power coal stations. That could end electricity issues immediately. We'll have enough on the grid if all coal stations could be switched on. And the reason they won't do it is because once they're on, you will not want to buy the independent power solutions that they've been selling to everybody. The only reason they are able to sell it at the moment, the only reason people are able to sign up for it, the only reason they're able to sell it to big corporates is because they've created a problem to show that there is no electricity so that people can buy what they are selling. We have enough power stations to create enough electricity. It's been proven.
What did we say about Ramaphosa? He works to maintain white capitalists so that they can keep on exploiting us. And the ANC takes on all the illegal activities which is done by these white capitalists. We as Black South Africans, we are double oppressed in this country. First, as South Africans, and second, because of the color of our skin that we are naturally born with. Black working class communities suffer from the load reduction. The latter is a racist policy of targeting black areas for power failures aimed at reducing South Africa's energy demand given Eskom's inability to cope. The report also provides evidence of how areas where the black working class live are neglected by Eskom and the authorities when it comes to maintenance, service complaints, response to repair call-outs ECT. The report suggests that the criminal neglect of the energy needs of the working class and the poor is a continuation of a past racist policies. The private individuals of these countries, UK, US, Germany, France, and the European nation, to move away from coal, which they need to keep their lights on. Also give us the green renewable project, which failed in their countries. And now they loan us money, which again, we will barely touch because it is going back to Europe with interest. We give them the coal for free, they give us crappy deals, and they call it democracy. Mind you, Germany has the highest number of coal plants in Europe, yet they do not have coal. They steal them from African resources. Let's call a spade because you do not pay us for this. You do not pay us for any of this. These were the same countries that invested heavily in apartheid. They are also the same countries that are moving us away from our coal when we need them. They are leaving out coal for their corporations, white minorities, things that they deem important, but just like apartheid, they are denying us access to electricity. And the same people are claiming Uguti, they are giving us civilization, which is based off our own exploitation. Remember that they consider us a human capital. They do not see us as humans. They see us as the working capital that works to ensure their riches. They are trying to create an apartheid 2.0.